After graduating from LaSalle Senior High School, Jesse Scott served his country in the United States Navy and became a decorated veteran of the Vietnam War. His military career was just the beginning of his life of service to his country, and more importantly to his community, as he began to build his vision for Niagara Falls.
I think the most important thing about Jesse Scott's personality is he's a quiet leader. He doesn't try to lead outside of his personality. So he leads by example, which makes you want to ask, Mr. Scott, how is it that you're able to remain calm or et cetera in those situations? And then that's the point where he takes the opportunity to point you to his faith and show you how you too can do the same thing if you believe in Lord Jesus our Christ.
JoAnne Scott also graduated from LaSalle Senior High School, and her career took her to the DuPont Corporation, where she started as a clerk typist and worked her way up to the position of accounting analyst. She retired from DuPont after 40 years, but retirement doesn't often sit well with a person who has a drive and a passion to serve.
She's definitely a go-getter. When she gets her mind set on something, she's going to do everything in her power to make it happen, no matter the cost to her.
And after years in a secular job, when she retired from that job, I don't know that she understood the significant mantle that God wanted to slide onto her shoulders.
Bishop Jesse Scott and Pastor JoAnne Scott have committed their lives to God's work and have completed a number of biblical and theological studies, including the Urban Ministries training program at Niagara University. Together, they are a resource to the community, and through the Word of Life Ministries, they have developed life-changing opportunities for the people of Niagara Falls, including Victory Over Addiction, the annual Vacation Bible School, a food pantry, youth activities, and jail ministry.
Word of Life gives back in so many ways through, through the services and the programs that are offered. I would say most importantly because of the integrity, the love and the compassion that the ministry and the pastor and First Lady have for people.
At the heart of any body or at the heart of any city has to be good people. And that's where they live, that's where they practice, that's where they preach, and that's a magnet for people to come and listen to them. So they're sharing the word, they're sharing their faith, and they're sharing their vision to make the city better.
Word of Life is a bridge builder in terms of bringing the community together, bringing Niagara Falls together. I believe that God has raised up and uses Pastor and First Lady to help build those bridges.
In addition to her work at Word of Life, Pastor JoAnne Scott also serves as the president of Niagara Organizing Alliance for Hope, and her drive and passion has been critical to the organization's growth and ability to collaborate throughout the region.
JoAnne has really enabled the whole organization to grow. There are many new members. They have addressed, through Noah and her leadership, serious concerns about minority hiring within the city of Niagara Falls. So when a developer comes in and they're going to spend a lot of money building something, a percentage of the people hired for that particular job must be residents of Niagara Falls, and really work to get people ready for the workforce, all of the things that need to be done in order to have our citizens ready to take those jobs and ready to keep the money here so that the city can grow.
For their commitment to the Niagara Falls community, Niagara University is proud to present the St. Vincent de Paul Award to Bishop Jesse J. Scott and Pastor JoAnne Scott.